Hola amigos, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo está? Voy a verificar si se está transmitiendo. ¿Qué tal? Buenas tardes. El día de hoy voy a empezar también con mi preparación para la prueba TOEFL IBT. He encontrado uno de los cursos que se ofrecen dentro de la plataforma. Justo me he inscrito a uno de ellos, así que vamos a ver. Voy a compartir mi avance en este curso tanto en la parte de listening, de reading, writing y speaking, para poder rendir esta nueva prueba, esta nueva versión de la prueba, porque ha cambiado desde enero de este año. Así que vamos a prepararnos bien para poder en un mes aproximadamente rendir la prueba TOEFL IBT. Así que vamos a empezar. Quiero validar nada más que se esté transmitiendo bien. Parece que sí parece que sí se está transmitiendo bien. Ya, perfecto. Vamos a compartir la pantalla. A ver, vamos a compartir la pantalla. Y me voy a desactivar de aquí. Y me voy a activar aquí. Perfecto, ya se ve. Perfecto. Entonces, bueno, esto es dentro del TOEFL IBT. Vamos a entrar de forma rápida. Dentro de la web del TOEFL IBT, bueno, ¿no? Poder registrarse para el test, tomar un test gratuito. Y aquí en los materiales de estudio, creo que lo está acá. I'm a learner, prepare for TOEFL. Dentro de estos materiales, en la parte de abajo hay este de aquí, que es el de study.com. Así que yo he tomado este de aquí, me he inscrito este de aquí. Vamos a ver qué tal nos va. Vamos a ver qué tal nos va. Así que es el que yo tengo abierto aquí. Se llama Test Prep. Okay. En esta plataforma lo que tenemos es, bueno, la guía de estudio, la sección de exámenes que tenemos aquí, el curso, son bastantes capítulos. La primera parte es para reading, luego listening, writing y finalmente speaking. Las preguntas de práctica. Justo acá nos dice empezar una evaluación inicial, así que voy a tomar este de acá ahora. Los test de prácticas también. 90 preguntas. Así que vamos a empezar con esto, con este assessment inicial. Dice, the TOEFL Assessment Test incluye preguntas de las 4 secciones. Tus respuestas se borrarán automáticamente, tanto como tu progreso a través de esta prueba. La sección de práctica de lectura incluye poder rellenar ejercicios para rellenar espacios en blancos y diversas preguntas basadas en pasaje de texto. Ok, perfecto. Y bueno, vamos a empezar a ver. Filling the missing letters. Always study before exit. Always study before. Always study before a big to perform well. Dice filling the missing letters for each blank, type one letter. I always study before a big. Creo que acá es el exam. To perform well. Yeah. I always study before a big exam to perform well. ¿Ya? Ok. Ok, vamos aquí, que es el reading passage. Tout devient noir. El subject es reminder book club meeting. Dear Priya Kapoor, this is a reminder that the monthly book club meeting will take place on Friday. Monthly book club will take place on Friday, September 15, 2025 at 6 p.m. Okay, as a reminder, the meeting will be in the community room on the second floor of the city library. Okay, reminder where it will take place, located at, okay, please bring your copy of this month's book, The Great Adventure. Okay, what is the main purpose of this mail? To inform about the new, to confirm library, to remind, okay, sister, to remind. No estoy seguro si es que dejo, si continúo ya no me va a dejar de ver, pero voy a terminar de leer mejor esto de forma rápida. Please bring your copy and be prepared to discuss chapters. Okay, reminder, place, what Priya need, what we are going to do, discuss. You can bring additional food. Okay, we encourage everyone to come prepared with questions, observations. Okay, like a recommendation. The guys is paid for sharing thoughts and meeting fellow readers. So participation is highly encouraged. You are unable to attend, please. Oh, see, you are unable to attend, please let us know in advance by replying this email. Yeah, vamos. Okay, what does contribute most likely mean in the email? Contribute. Creo que estaba por acá. We encourage everyone to come prepared with questions, observations, and ideas to contribute the discussion. To contribute, to share ideas. What happens to study who stay up late? Ok, este es otro. Benefits of sleep for learning. But okay, sleep plays an important role. What happens with the student who stayed up late? Okay. Important role helping the brain process and store new information. During sleep, the brain organizes what we have learned during the day and strengthens our memory. Research shows that students who get enough sleep remember information better and perform better on tests. Lack of sleep, on the other hand, can lead to difficulty concentrating, forgetting important details, and feeling tired during the day. Okay, lack of sleep. A student who stayed up late to study often find it harder to learn and remember information compared to those who get enough rest. Ok, acá está. Dice, a student who stayed up late, se acuestan tarde, to study often, find it hard to learn and remember. Okay. They find harder to remember information. Why does the author mention devices in the passage about sleep? Okay, devices. Maybe it's here. Okay, to improve learning, a student should prioritize getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. They should also go to bed at the same time every night and avoid using phone or computers before bedtime, as this device can make it harder to fall asleep. Okay. Phones and computers. Oh yeah, why? Why the author mention? Does the author mention? Okay, it's because to show how technology disrupts sleep. Because mention that this device can make it harder, can make the sleeping time or the bedtime harder, can make hard to fall asleep. Listening practice section feature 6 questions based on. Ok, voy a activar el audio de acá. Ok, creo que se escucha. The listening practice section feature 6 questions based on audio clips. Ok. Choose the best response.
Can you believe the concert was on the house?
Ok, tenía mi audio muy bajito. Ahora sí.
Can you believe the concert was on the house? Can you believe the concert was on the house?
Can you believe the concert?
Can you believe the concert was on the house?
Son las 4 en punto.
Creo que es esta. Bueno, he escuchado. Can you believe the concert is on the house?
Can you believe the concert was on the house?
Can you believe the concert was on the house? Yes.
Can you believe the concert was on the house?
Concert. Yes. Can you believe? Yes, I can do that. No, you're so lucky. Can you believe the concert? No. Ok. Estoy muy seguro ahí.
Can you believe the concert was on the house?
Can you believe the concert was on the house? No, you're so lucky. Yo creo que es esto. Este también. No, voy a darle eso. What does the name imply about the weather? Snow is popular weather for eating ice cream. We should. Creo que acá se puedo tomar notas. We would have visited the shop in the morning, but it was snowing. He likes to eat strawberry ice cream on snowy days. The weather was too warm for ice cream earlier that day. Okay, so.
Are you closed? I wanted to be one of your first customers.
Welcome, we are open. What would you like?
So, the only flavors are vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry.
Yes. Can you believe we had a full house today?
Wasn't it snowing this morning? I would have come at opening.
It was, but people still really wanted ice cream.
Could I get a double scoop of vanilla and chocolate?
Don't you want strawberry instead? You have to try the new recipe.
I'm sold.
Ok, vamos a escuchar una vez más.
Are you closed? I wanted to be one of your first customers.
Welcome, we are open. What would you like?
So, the only flavors are vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry.
Yes. Can you believe we had a full house today?
Wasn't it snowing this morning? I would have come at opening.
It was, but people still really wanted ice cream.
Could I get a double scoop of vanilla and chocolate?
Don't you want strawberry instead? You have to try the new recipe.
I'm sold.
Okay. Okay, I listened that the man thought that he was the first customer, but the girl said to him that no, we have the full house. And the man said, "Oh, but no, something related to the but the morning wasn't. The weather was snowy. Yeah, He would have visited the shop in the morning, but it wasn't snowing. Yo creo que I think it is. Snow is popular. He likes snow. The weather was too warm for ice cream earlier today. Ya, yo creo que es esto. Una vez más para estar seguro.
Are you closed? I wanted to be one of your first customers.
Welcome, we are open.
Oh, let me see.
Closed. I wanted to be one of your first customers.
Welcome, we are open. What would you like?
So, the only flavors are vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry.
Yes. Can you believe we had a full house today?
Wasn't it snowing this morning? I would have come at opening.
It was, but people still really wanted ice cream.
Could I get a double scoop of vanilla and chocolate?
Don't you want strawberry instead? You have to try the new recipe.
I'm sold.
Okay, sí. What is announcement about?
Hi, everyone. Just a quick reminder that the City Library is hosting a book donation drive soon. It's happening Saturday, October 14th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. right here in the main lobby. Hey, we're collecting gently used books for local schools and community centers. So if you've got any books to share, bring them by. This is a great chance to give back to the community. If you have any questions, just stop by the front desk or check out our website. Hope to see you there.
Ya. De acá. Vamos a escucharlo una vez más. Quiero grabarlo para tener también los apuntes aquí en mi. Para tener la transcripción. Oh, where is it? Audio. Audio is here. Okay. I want to record it again.
Hi, everyone. Just a quick reminder that the City Library is hosting a book donation drive soon. It's happening Saturday, October 14th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. right here in the main lobby. Hey, we're collecting gently used books for local schools and community centers. So if you've got any books to share, bring them by. This is a great chance to give back to the community. If you have any questions, just stop by the front desk or check out our website. Hope to see you there.
Ya, perfecto, sí. Voy a detener acá la grabación. Perfecto, vamos a continuar. What does the announcement ask for gently used books? They want books for young children. Déjame escuchar esta última parte.
So if you've got any books to share, bring them by. This is a great chance to give back to the community. If you have any questions, just stop by the front desk or check out our website. Hope to see you there. Hi, everyone. Just a quick reminder that the City Library is hosting a book donation drive soon. It's happening Saturday, October 14th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. right here in the main lobby. Hey, we're collecting gently used books for local schools and community centers. So if you've got any books to share, bring them by. This is a great chance to give back to the community.
Bring and buy. Sí, acá menciono.
Community centers. So if you've got any books to share,
If you got any book to share,
bring them by.
bring and buy.
This is a great chance to give back to the community. If you have any questions, just stop by the front desk or check out our website. Hope to see you there.
Ya, me parece que está relacionado a esto. Sí, creo que está relacionado a eso. Solo voy a escuchar otra vez.
p.m. right here in the main lobby. Hey, we're collecting gently used books for local schools and community centers. So
Local schools and community. Esa última parte no estoy seguro. Pero si es for local schools, the one for young children. And community. Community what?
use books for local schools and community centers. So if
Community centers. ¿Y no mencionan esto?
you've got any books to share, bring them by. This is a great chance to give back to the community. If you have any questions, just stop by the front desk or check out our website.
Ya, sí, creo que es este de acá. ¿Es este de aquí? Sí. What does the phrase "a drop in the bucket" most likely mean in this context? Whoa, okay.
Welcome to Think Big, the podcast, where we explore ideas that change how you see the world. Today, we're talking about three fascinating concepts: the domino effect, the ripple effect, and the butterfly effect. Have you heard of these before? Do you know what they mean? These ideas are all connected to the idea that small actions can lead to bigger consequences, but each one is a little different. Let's break them down and understand how they work. First, we have the domino effect. This is a chain reaction where one event sets off another, like tiles falling in a straight line. When you push the first domino, the rest fall one by one. It's often seen as something negative because once the process starts, it's hard to stop, and the outcome is usually unavoidable. For example, one mistake might lead to another, and the situation can quickly spiral out of control. Some people use this idea to describe how events in history or politics can lead to major changes, often in a bad way. Next is the ripple effect, which feels more positive. Imagine throwing a stone into a pond. The ripples spread outward in circles from the center, creating connected reactions. People often use this idea to show how one action can grow and affect many things around it. For example, if you help one person, they might help someone else, and so on. The ripple effect is usually seen as a way to spread kindness, creativity, or growth. It's about how small actions can lead to bigger changes over time in a natural and connected way. A drop in the ocean might feel small, but a drop in the bucket is just first of many to follow.
Creo que esta parte.
The ripple effect is usually seen as a way to spread kindness, creativity, or growth. It's about how small actions can lead to bigger changes over time in a natural and connected way. A drop in the ocean might feel small, but a drop in the bucket is just first of many to follow. Finally, there's the
Drop in the bucket. Just first. A drop in the dimension. A drop in the ocean and a drop in a bucket.
growth. It's about how small actions can lead to bigger changes over time
Okay.
in a natural and connected way.
Okay.
A drop in the ocean might feel small, but
A drop in the ocean may feel small. Okay. Okay. But a drop in the bucket
a drop in the bucket is just first of many to follow.
is just first. Okay. A drop in the ocean.
First of many to follow.
Of many to follow.
Fine.
Just first for many to follow. Okay. Vamos a ver.
Feel small, but a drop in the bucket is just first of many to follow.
It's just first for many to follow. Ok, entonces sí es así. Start small. As many to follow. Okay. Larger contribution to major issue. What can be inferred about the speaker's attitude toward butterfly effect? The butterfly is the next.
Finally, there's the butterfly effect, which comes from chaos theory in science. This idea explains how very small actions, like a butterfly flapping its wings, can cause big, unpredictable changes later. For example, the butterfly's wings might lead to weather changes far away. The butterfly effect shows how life can be random and hard to control. Don't you find it comforting? It shows how unexpected things are bound to happen. Others feel frustrated by it because they crave meaning and reasoning. So, why do these ideas matter? They remind us that even small actions, whether planned or accidental, can have lasting effects. A kind word might ripple out and brighten someone's day. Sharing an idea might inspire a whole group of people to create something new. Or maybe one small decision could lead to an unpredictable change in your life. What small action will you take today?
What can be inferred about the speaker's attitude? Bigger things, small actions can lead to significant outcomes. Small actions are often meaningless. Okay, no. Is indifferent to impact of small actions? No. Finds it a relief that not everything happens for a reason. Yo creo que primero. Ujú. Arrange words into the correct order to complete a sentence. Select a word from an answer bank to add it to the next available position. Or drag it to specific spots. Select a place word to remove. How do you handle unexpected expenses? I just drag AI. Okay. How do you handle unexpected expenses? I use my emergency saving fund to cover. I use my emergency saving fund to cover the costs. Okay, your professor is considering replacing exams with group projects. Replacing exams with group projects. Write a post responding the professor's question. In your response, you should express and support your personal opinion. Make a contribution to discussion in your own words. With group projects, write a post responding to express and support your personal opinion. Make a contribution to the discussion. Today, we discussed the idea of replacing traditional exams with group projects to assess students' learning. Group projects encourage teamwork and practical application of skills, but exams provide a structured way to measure individual knowledge. What do you think? Should we replace exams with group projects? Why or why not? Enzo. I think group projects are better because they help us learn how to work together. Also, group projects are less stressful than exams. They show how we can use what we learn in real life. I disagree. Okay, other thing, I disagree. Exams are important because they show what each person knows. In group projects, some people do more work than others. Exams are fairer for everyone. Ok. So, vamos a redactar entonces. Ok. Group projects, no? Good. Okay. Yeah, I'm agree. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree on using on replacing on replacing. I agree on replacing traditional exams. Because it is better way to show. It's a better way to show our knowledge, to show and explain our knowledge and application, a project on a project, as a way to show, explain an argument, our knowledge on a an almost real life project. Casi, casi real life. Or something similar. Or something similar to. But also, it is important or something similar. Okay. In addition, creo que son dos D, me parece que son dos Ds. In addition, or moreover, wait, is it moreover? Moreover, when we finish university, it will happen. Or work on teams. It will happen. Working on teams and working on teams have an objective and manage our time to manage our time to finish it. Not always we will have the best thing, but so it's important to deal and manage it. Ok. Oh, no sé si tenía. Sí. ¿Cómo regreso? Ya, bueno, ya. And the scholarship committee is accepting applications, and you're planning to submit yours. The website mentions an online and in-person submissions, and it's unclear if both are required. You've checked the website but found no answer. Request an appointment with a representative or phone call. Write an email to the committee and your email to the following. Describe a problem you're having. Ask questions to clarify how to submit or request an appointment. Ok. ¿Cuál es el lugar? Ok, no es. Ok. Dear members of this scholarship committee. My name is Joao. My name is Joao. My name is Joao. I'm from I don't know. I'm from Peru. Scholarship committee application. Okay. I'm from Peru. My name is Joao. I'm from Peru, and I'm really interested and apply on apply for the scholarship. For this reason, I would like to ask I would like to ask if I need to if the submission I would like to have the submission or the submission is required. The reason I want to ask if the submission if I can choose the way to submit in person or online, or I should do both. You have checked them, but Ok, tengo que describir el problema. Hi, my name is Joao. I'm from Peru. I'm very interested to apply for an country. I was checking the website. However, there are some some requirements. I'm not I don't understand well. For this reason, if I can choose the way to submit, or I should do both. Creo que eso me pone. Also, okay. Moreover, okay. I would like to. Moreover, I would like to ask you an appointment to know nearest nearest scholarship past experiences of foreign students, past experience foreign students, and German from Peru, and I'm very interested in apply for a scholarship. I was checking the website. However, there are some requirements that I don't understand well for my application. For this reason, I would like to ask. I would like to ask you if I can choose the way to submit person online, or I should do both. I must do both. That information will be key because I live in another country, but if both are necessary, I will travel. Moreover, I would like to ask you an online appointment to know New Year's, the scholarship, past experience for this year, and and to know past experience for instance, and to match things that I can offer better to enrich my in the speaking okay. In the speaking session, you will record a spoken response to a single prompt. Please take a moment to connect your microphone. Okay. You will record a spoken response. Okay. Hi. Okay. Hi. Hola. Hi. My name is Joao. Hi. Hola. Hi. My name is Joao. Please answer the interviewer's questions. Your response will be stored and analyzed to provide speaking feedback. Okay. Just in case, I will take some notes.
Thank you for speaking with me today. I'm conducting a study about students' experiences with learning new languages. I'd like to ask you some questions. Have you ever tried to learn a new language? If so, why did you decide to learn it?
Hi. Yes, I tried to learn a new language. My mother language is Spanish, but nowadays I'm learning English. The reason why I decided is um, to add and get more knowledge from people who live in different countries, because a language allow it to find and connect with people, a way of globalization. And my experience was really good. I think that learn a new language in a structured way help you to understand, and to understand how is the language, what are common phrases, how what words you will need to use in an academic way, for example. So I think that the process of learning involves many things, and the things that I consider are most important are grammar and speaking, in a way to understand books, and also in a way to to explain to talk easily with people. Ok, vamos a ver quién responde ahora. You now have a professional level using CFR levels, the Common European Framework. This skill is used By TOEFL exam. Ok. ¿Y cuál es el mío? Oh, no sé. A dos. Ok. A dos todavía, no. Ok. Ok. Congratulations on finishing your initial assessment draw. You answered 15 questions at the intermediate B1 level. Based on your target score, you want to reach to, to get it alcanzar advanced level C1. Yeah, I want to reach the C1. Ok, vamos a ver los resultados del reading. Ok, reading. Ok, ese estaba bien. Ese estaba bien. Ok, ese estaba bien. Este estaba bien. Este estaba bien. Ok, este fue la parte de reading. Listening, 17%. Yourself, ok. Correct, correct. Oh, oh, mira. Ya, esta parte no la escuché. They don't want damage books. Buy, bring and buy books. Bring and buy. Bring and damage books. Quizás escuché mal. Bring and damage, maybe. It was good. Okay. It are lifted never happened for a reason. Okay. Writing. Developing good excellence. Okay. Limited. Favorite practice, such as value of teamwork and applying skills to real life scenarios. Complex organization and doesn't not fully follow coercive components. For an example, it doesn't reference or compare your ideas to answer. Okay. There are issues with grammar and clarity that make your argument harder to follow. To improve, you should explicitly compare your views to those. Okay. Provide specific examples to your support thesis. And ensure your sentences are clear and well structured. Additional conclusion summarizing your main points. Ok, ya, me faltó esto. Como dice la parte de comparar con los puntos de vista de mis compañeros, que habían de dos, ¿no? Como dice acá el de Enzo y el de Odafe. Y la conclusión también importante. A limited developing. Okay, your email successfully identifies the problem and asks for clarification about submission problem. Additionally, includes a request for an online appointment, which aligns with task requirements. However, there are areas for improvement. Strength. You're clearly, yeah, me fortalezas. Describe the issue you're facing and ask a specific question about the process. Areas for improvement. Your email lacks a proper closing statement. Oh, yeah. And a clear way for the committee to contact you. Okay. Additionally, there are several language issues, such as I'm really interested on applying and nearest scholarship, which interfere with clarity, missing criteria. Step 6, close the message. And step 5, share how to contact you. Okay. Suggestion. Revise your introduction for clarity. My name is Joao. Revise your introduction for clarity. Okay. Correct grammar and word choices. I was checking the website. However, okay. Ay, ok. La coma, mira acá. Acá también. Mira, I'm from and I'm from. Ok, mira. Utilicé acá en forma reducida. La forma extendida. I was checking the website, however, there are some requirements that I don't fully understand. And at a closing, contact information. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to hearing from you. Can reach me at email. Ah, ok, importante, ¿no? Use polite language for appointment request. Would it be possible to schedule an online? Oh, okay. Yeah. Parece posible to schedule online to discuss the score further. El exchange email will better align with task demonstrated. Qué importante esta parte. Started writing, ¿no? Speaking. Speaking, no. No, me olvidé la última pregunta. Your response clearly shares your opinion that learning is important globally. State your opinion. Actually, you briefly touch on your reason that learning helps with globalization and communication, where your response lacks clarity in explaining your reason. Doesn't include a real world, mira, a real world example, or the significance of the experience. To improve your score, revise and clear sentence. The reason why I decide is to add and get more information from people to add and get more knowledge from people who live in different countries. I decided to learn to contact people from different countries and gain knowledge about their cultures. Provide specific examples, for instance, learning how to okay, mira, ejemplos. Experiencing important me. My career opportunities help just transition. For example, this is important because organizationally run a journey. Ok, muy bien. No, importante haber hecho esto al inicio. Ya, me quedo. Ok, creo que mucho más aterrizado también ahora. Ok, perfecto. Bueno, chicos, hay oportunidades de mejora para la preparación específicamente de este examen, así que bueno, ya hemos llegado casi a la hora de transmisión. Voy a tener esta primera parte que fue el assessment y voy a seguir mostrando igual todos los avances con respecto al curso. Tengo que tomar todos los capítulos, los 17. La guía de estudio también, creo que es lo mismo. No, no es para practicar, ok, sí es para practicar. Ajá, sí es para practicar. The practice questions también, para seguir practicando aquí. Hoy he tomado esto. Ok, sí, perfecto. Así que, gracias chicos. Igual hay muchas cosas importantes por el lado de estructura, porque podemos hacer una respuesta, pero claro, el examen también espera ya un tipo de respuesta, como en la parte de poder comparar con la respuesta de los compañeros, la conclusión en la respuesta, la parte también en el speaking, ¿no? Que más claridad, ejemplos. Así que, bueno, seguro que en parte de este curso también voy a ir aprendiendo más de la estructura, porque claro, esto involucra conocer la estructura del examen y cómo ellos esperan que tú también respondas el cuestionario, el test. Así que, no, me sirvió de mucho aprendizaje para seguir mejorando y saber a qué cosas apuntar también, con el fin de tener un buen nivel. Así que nos vemos en la próxima.